It's a secret society. All they ask is trust. What's good, people? I'm Magnetic Intuition. Thank you for joining me. You know I got a topic for y'all. This one out the window, actually, you know? One that most people don't like talking about. But I'm going to get into it anyway. Because it's a unique topic, more or less, you know? Me being in this situation, you know, when you're getting attacked by people every day and they're still failing, I mean, what more joy does that bring to you, you know? When you believe in the Most High. And many people sell their souls for nothing and get nothing in return. I mean, hey, you gotta be blessed, man. You gotta be grateful for life and what it brings. And when you get your justice, you could do all the laughing, you know? But until then, we just live life. We learn from our mistakes. So let me get into it. So I'm going to talk about how the secret societies have done this like, I mean, it's bad, man. Have tried very hard to turn me gay. It's very interesting to me. You know, through the years, I noticed that they've placed, you know, different people that entangle in, you know, being gay and, you know, being a part of the LGBT community. And there's nothing wrong with what you do. You understand what I'm saying? What you do is what you do. You know, I have nothing against it. It's all love, you know. My main thing is as long as nobody come at me with it, you know. So it's going to be a controversial topic, but I need to get that story out so people can understand what's going on out here. And of course, there's a big agenda, you know, with pushing, you know, kids to become gay, pushing teenagers to become gay. And it's even when I was traveling overseas, like, it was a lot of that going on, even in Africa. For the most part, women were telling me that it was going on in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. It was growing out there. It was going on in Lusaka, Zambia. You know, they have their little communities. And I think, you know, what people do in private and what they do is what they do. Like, I'm not God. I'm not here to judge anyone. But the thing is, when you try to push it on me, then of course it becomes a problem, right? So let me get started with this. First and foremost, when I came out of high school, going in, and I was going into college, I noticed that there were people that I was working with that were assigned to work with me, actually. And they were a part of that community, right? And but one thing I can say, not one time, you know, at least in America, no one has tried to ever, like, physically do anything with me or come at me that way. You understand what I'm saying? It was just literally placed there. Now, when I traveled overseas to, like, different countries in Africa, I've had people try me, like, for real, you know? Or even in London, I've had somebody try me. So I noticed that these situations that go on as far as, like, gay and attempts to make me try to make me go gay has happened more overseas. I guess people, they feel like they're more comfortable trying to get me to be gay overseas or something. I don't know what it is, but maybe they think if I do it, I'll feel more comfortable, like, messing with a man overseas than I would in America. I guess that's how these secret societies think. I don't know. But what I have found out was that there's a lot of down low bisexual men in these secret societies. That's one thing I have noticed, you know? And it's almost like the gay and the devil play hand in hand, right? Not saying that everyone that's in LGBT community is for the devil, but I did notice that many of the gay people that I've ran into in America are part of these secret societies. So I've come to a conclusion that they play hand in hand, right? And I'm here to tell you, if you're in the LGBT communities, you know, God loves you. God loves you for the most part. I think what things go wrong is the fact that you join these cults thinking that it's going to be more comfortable for you. Because when you join these cults, you're only giving yourself, not only are you giving your soul away, but you're giving the devil free hand to have these demonic entities take over your spirit and force you to hurt people that don't even deserve it, right? People that are God-fearing, that just want to live a good life and be good people and be a good spirit. Why should they be hurt? Why should they get I don't understand, like, why should they get, like, harmed for being good people, right? Because you sold your soul, right? So just because you're in this community, LGBT community, doesn't mean you have to sell your soul and become part of the devil. Like I said, God loves you. The Most High, the Creator, loves you. The Most High Yahweh loves you. You don't have to do that. You know? No one's perfect. You understand what I'm saying? By you dealing with your own sex, does that go against natural law? Does that go against the Most High's law? Yes, it does, right? But at the end of the day, you have to surrender yourself to the Most High and see what the right answer would be, right? If you naturally like your own sex, that doesn't mean you have to go straight to the devil with it, you know? Because we all know that being a good person here in this earth, in this universe, and just living in these physical bodies, we know that it's not easy, right? We know that we're not perfect, and it's not easy. It's easy to be evil. You understand what I'm saying? It's easy. Just look at the number of bad people in this world. There's more bad people in this world than good people, because it's so easy to be bad. It's so easy to be low energy. So with that being said, you're going to have a hard time trying to cultivate in life with being an angelic energy, right? So just think about that. Think about that for a minute, and understand that when we're done with these physical bodies, we have to go somewhere. You may reincarnate. You may reincarnate back to a life where you're not blessed because what you did in your previous lifetime, right? For karma, right? The karma that you built up. So we come into these life cycles where we think we could just live any old way, right? And at the end of the day, someone being in a gay community, LGBT community, that's only one part of karma. But what if you lived your life, everything else in your life was just for the Most High, right? Then now you're balancing things out. You understand what I'm saying? So LGBT community doesn't equal devil worship. It doesn't equal being satanic. The Most High loves you. I'm going to say that over and over again. So you have to give yourself a chance. You have to give yourself a chance. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to join a cult because you're a part of that. The same, the same people that are going to shame you for being a part of that community are the same people that are doing it behind the scenes anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you're living on the devil's side, the Luciferian side, the satanic side, there's no commandments, yo. There's no rules. You just do what the hell you want. You understand what I'm saying? So these type of people are gonna be the people that shame you the most, and they're doing the same thing anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just better to just live your life as angelic as possible and live with high vibrations, the best way you can as possible. You understand what I'm saying? So more or less, definitely want to get into a couple of more stories on this whole gay thing, right? Because in public, a couple of times, I've had unattractive women mention that I was gay. Like, I'll be walking by, maybe in a mall or something, just a couple of times, not many times. And they're like this unattractive, overweight chick. And nothing against overweight people, nothing against unattractive people. It's just the mixture just didn't match, I've never had an attractive woman say something like that, but I've had one say, "Oh, he's gay." And it's like, baby girl, I don't even know you. And now that I think about it, this one's a part of secret society. So at the time, I couldn't take it serious because it's not true. You understand what I'm saying? So, in my dream state, there's a couple of fake friends that I have that are in secret societies that are working against me the whole time. They were coming in my dream state trying to do some gay shit with me. Like, what is wrong with people, man? I'm trying to really understand, like, what is wrong with you people? Like, for real. Like, you live this life where you want to be a regular person. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and then you come in my dream state and try to, like, do some gay stuff with me? Like, I don't even understand this stuff. So now I'm supposed to turn gay. Like, if I decided that I wanted to do something with a man in my dream, now I want to be gay in real life. Like, I don't even understand. Is that supposed to make me gay? So, just too many attempts on trying to turn me to gay. And another thing, too, of course, like, as we all know, when men get into gay activities or bisexual activities, people don't respect you as much, right? And that's the reason why it's happening. Like, even when I didn't know who I was, you understand what I'm saying? I still didn't get into that gay stuff because that's not who I am. I love women, yo. Like, ain't no one gonna stop me from loving women. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not attracted to my own sex. That's not my style. That's not what I do. So, the attempts, I noticed that they don't happen since I don't travel anymore. You know what I'm saying? And since I found out that these secret societies have been attacking me, now that I know, and they know that I know, that doesn't happen anymore. Now they just try to send women to me. But, yeah, I just wanted to get into that just in case some men are out there and you're noticing that there's, like, gay men being sent to you and you're trying to figure out, like, what's going on? Why is this happening? Maybe you're being targeted. That's a possibility. And to tarnish your reputation, they'll send gay men your way just to try you. You understand what I'm saying? Just to see if that's something you do. And like I said, like, a lot of these secret society men, they indulge in that anyway. So when these women come out here and they be talking about, like, there's so many gay men, that's really what they're talking about. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about these men that are in these cults that do what they want. They do what the hell they want. And their wives don't care because they're in the cults too. You understand what I'm saying? As long as they're bringing that money in, they could do what they want. They worship the devil anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So it really doesn't make a difference. And you know, what you do in your private business is what you do in your private business, you know? But if you're an enemy of mine, I'm gonna expose your ass. That's for sure. Regardless. Even if you feel like you winning at the moment, I'm gonna get your ass later. And I'm gonna expose you. So don't get comfortable now. But I'm gonna catch up with you. Believe that. But anyway, more or less, thank you for taking the time. Stay blessed, people. Stay prayed up. I'm Magnetic Intuition with another one. Blessings.